Hi, this is my recipe for pasta potpourri. You start with a stock pot 3/4 of the way filled with water. Then you add 1 tablespoon of salt. Then you choose whatever pasta you like best. I used whole grain penne pasta. Then to that I added all kinds of summer vegetables I got at the farm stand. Yellow squash, frying peppers, green bell pepper, garlic, and onions. This is my serrano and jalapeno pepper, 1 week old. I decided to use them anyway. Plus 2 ears of corn that were just picked 2 days ago. And then a tablespoon of red pepper at the very end to make it nice and spicy. The meat I used was boneless chicken tenders and turkey sausage. Both packages. So while I'm bringing the water to a boil, I chopped up the yellow squash. I cut it in half and then chopped it. This is the frying pepper. I took out the ribs and the seeds and chopped it up. This is the bell pepper chopped up. I like it chunky so you have a real mouthfeel at the end. I had 2 small or medium onions. That's what I used in this recipe. You could use more or less depending on what you like. This is how it looks when it's done being chopped. These are the 4 cloves of garlic I used. I smashed them up and then chopped them to this size. I withheld the garlic in my sauté till the very end because it burns pretty quickly and you don't want that bitter taste. So I put it in this little dish. This is the serrano and the jalapeno peppers with the seeds removed, and the ribs over there on the left. I wouldn't use that. And then I add them at the very end too because I want to keep it as hot as possible. I used gloves when I chopped it up so I wouldn't burn my hands or my eyes or anything. And these are the 2 ears of corn put in a bowl. Also, it doesn't take that long to cook, so I put them in at the end. This is the peppers, the onions, and the squash. And here's the penne pasta almost ready to be done. Al dente is, I think, 8 minutes. I stir it to keep it from sticking on the bottom, and here it is all done. After it goes through the strainer, I pour it into my dish. In the meantime, I start cooking the turkey sausage. I cook it on all 4 sides to get a nice brown caramel. And then you keep cooking because you cannot have pink poultry, and it's pink inside. You cut it in half, see the pink? So I cooked it longer. It took about, I'd say, 9 minutes on medium. I cook all this stuff on medium heat. Here it is, all chopped up, well, halfway, and then I chop it to bite size at the end. In the same pan, without cleaning it, I start the chicken tenders. I'm sorry, this is a little blurry. And I want them brown on both sides. They get much better flavor with a little bit of brown. That also takes about 8 or 9 minutes, and here it is done and chopped up to bite-sized pieces. Then I added the meat, the sausage and the chicken, to the penne in my dish and mixed it up. And then I put in all the vegetables into the same pan so it picks up all the flavor from the meat. This is everything except the corn, jalapeno, and garlic you see there. They get in and then at the very end. So I'd say this whole vegetable saute takes about 8 or 9 minutes. Each piece, 8 or 9 minutes. And you cook it till it's brown. At the very end, I put in about a tablespoon of red pepper flakes because we like it spicy. I add the corn and the jalapeno and the serrano pepper, and I mix it all together till it looks like this. Here's another shot. The corn is still pretty fresh, and it barely cooked a minute. And here it is all mixed together in the pan, all done. And all I did was add this 1 jar of tomato sauce. You can make your own, probably be much better. I didn't have time, so I used a jarred sauce. And this is the end product. You can find this entire recipe on sweetfry.com, and you can print it out from there, and here is the link.